Say, submitted by witness on Wednesday, February 29, 2012. Daylight sighting by paranormal investigators at a rural cemetery near Cartersville. Year, 2011. Season, fall. Month, December. Date, 9. State, Georgia. County, Bartow County. Location details, Alatoona Lake. Nearest town, Cartersville. Observed. Okay, well, where to start? My name's XX, founder of a local paranormal group in Calhoun, GA. The first time I had something happen, it was just a normal night of investigating, and about 20 minutes into our night we heard something that changed my views on Bigfoot forever, and I'm now out every weekend Bigfoot hunting. I've had many strange things happen to me at this spot, from rocks being thrown, howls that I have on audio, wood knocks, and I have seen 3 over the last year of visits to the cemetery. Also noticed, I have audio of howls and footprint pics. Other stories, yes, more than I can tell. Time and conditions, both day and night. Environment, woods. Follow-up investigation report by BFRO investigator R. Monteith. The witness is a paranormal investigator. He started investigating a very old and remote cemetery in the summer of 2011. The cemetery is so old no one goes there. He and his colleagues on several occasions heard what sounded like things being thrown at them and wood knocks. This went on for several weeks, and they thought it was noise from a haunting. They later started hearing howls and whoops, which they were able to record on tape. Unfortunately, the recordings were of poor quality and the photos of the tracks were taken with a cell phone, so they did not show enough detail. While doing research on what could be making the sounds, they discovered that typical Bigfoot behavior involves throwing objects, wood knocks, whoops, and howls. They also discovered that there are many reports of Bigfoots in graveyards. See Stan Courtney's article on cemeteries and squatches. One morning, after a night of investigating, they walked to the edge of the cemetery toward a rock outcropping. They were shocked to see 2 large dark brown Bigfoots. The larger one, approximately 7 feet tall, stood staring at them for about 2 minutes. When they attempted to get closer, the Bigfoots turned to walk away, but not before the smaller adult reached down and grabbed a baby. The baby had been sitting in the tall grass. The witness describes the baby as about the size of a human 3-year-old. When it grabbed the baby, it lifted it up and sat it on its shoulder. They rapidly walked into the woods with their arms swinging in a fluid motion, but did not seem alarmed. Once the witness had seen the Bigfoots, they returned many times hoping for another encounter. They have heard howls and screams, breaking branches, and found tracks of different sizes. They have had many return whoops. They have also found stick structures that were large enough for a 6 feet 3 inches frame to walk into. The witnesses described the Bigfoots in better detail. The 3 were dark brown, not black. The larger adult had a pug nose and human-like features. The head shape was more pointed than round. Arms seemed to be down to their knees. While out Bigfooting one evening, 4 other gentlemen pulled up. They were active-duty infantry trained Army soldiers camping in the area and Bigfooting as well. I spoke with one on the phone, and he also had an encounter one night camping there. On a cold night in February, the 4 had just started to eat dinner when they noticed a wet, dirty dog smell. They also heard heavy, but slow footsteps and breaking branches. The 4 fanned out in a triangulated search, thinking they could force it out by the lake. They were surprised that it seemed to slip past them. They were unnerved enough that before they began a night watch, they fired a warning shot in the air. They took turns at watch and did not hear, see, or smell anything else that night. Because of this experience, they have returned to the area.